I recently posted a video on my fragrance wins and fragrance losses, and one of my fragrance losses, which is Bodicea fragrance, I had took an L on it because it was a fake. Well, I've had several people to reach out to me want to know how did I know that it was a fake. Well, today we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you 5 things to look for. Let's go ahead and dive into it. When I received this fragrance in the mail, the first thing I noticed to let me know that it was a fake was the logo. If you take a look at the logo, you see it has all those specks of the background in there, which means that it wasn't printed properly with the ink. They didn't use the proper ink to stamp the logo. If you look at the logo on my other fragrances, you'll see smooth. You don't see no other color, just a smooth silver stamp. The same thing with this one. If you look at it, you see one smooth silver stamp. Well, if we look at this one, like I said earlier, you see all the little blotches in there. It wasn't done properly and it wasn't done smoothly. The next thing I noticed was this particular sticker. This is the sticker that was on the back of this fake Bodicea. If you look at the back of a real authentic Bodicea, you're going to see a batch code. As you see on that particular one, and this is another box, there it is, batch code. After removing the fragrance from the sleeve, now this is just beautiful. An authentic Bodicea has this emblem on it, but it's way more defined than this. This is just a shitty job. As I open the fragrance, as you can see, it's just in there loose as hell, just thrown in there. But with the real Bodicea, when you open them, it fits snug. They fit snug into the box. As you begin to get into the top, inside of the real Bodicea, you'll see that there's a little opening inside of the top. That's for the atomizer to go in, and the other area fits tight around the neck. As you can see, little area on the inside, little atomized area on the inside. Whereas the fake is just slick all the way on the inside. With the real Bodicea tops, each of the tops is going to have some weight. Going to have the same amount of weight. Whereas with this fake top, super light. As we get into the atomizer, if you see this, that's a fake. The real atomizer is going to look like this. The nozzle is going to fit right into the little top of it. The nozzle goes into the top. The nozzle goes into the top. These are the real ones. They're going to look like this. Whereas the fake one is going to look like this. And finally, if you look at the real ones, they've been pressed evenly and they got this little, I guess, design. Whereas the fake, if you look at it, there's nothing, they don't have that little rugged design. It's real smooth. Real, fake. One last thing on this little cheap piece of plastic they glued on. They didn't do a good job of gluing. I can just, with a little pressure, pull that off, whereas on the real one, as you can see, they're on pretty flush. Oh yeah, one more thing. Remember that batch code I was telling you this is on the bottom of the box and on the bottom of the bottle? Well, if you go to Check Fresh and put that batch code in, this is what you're going to see. There you have it. Ways to identify authentic product from fakes. Let me know if this video was helpful to you. And until next time, let's continue to smell great while we're on our scent journey. Peace.